With a fat bear behind him.
A very happy bear.
Chungus bear.
He's like Pooh Bear. He's funny.
Winnie the Pooh. Now that everyone's back then, I am going to address them all and say, so, the information that I have gotten from the soldiers is a team of 60 Templars went in and only 8 came out. So, the higher and higher we go up here, the less likely we're going to see anyone, but the more danger we're going to be in. So, let's not bloat everything on the lower levels. We're going to have to conserve our energy in what we're going to do here.
So for what it's worth, guys, when I was praying there, I could see the building and it looked different. And at the top, there was like this purple aura that, I don't know, it might be a sign to say that there's something controlling what's going on. Or there's like an over demon in there or something. But at the top of the tower, there was it felt and seemed different to the rest of the tower, as much as the rest of the tower seemed absolutely horrible and terrible. I just thought, in case you want to know, give you some information on what I'd seen.
That's valuable, thank you. I'm sure everyone appreciates
An overlord demon?
I don't know. An over demon, I said? Maybe like a demon that oversees them all? I don't know.
Demons often enslave other demons.
Maybe that's what's going on here.
So a taskmaster of sorts.
Perhaps, like I said, I could only see the aura. I can't say whether that is anything or not. It could just be.
It is a rebellion, so the logical conclusion would be that someone of somewhat moderate power would have to have done something to invite other people in. That to overthrow a tower of all these mages, that has to be the most logical conclusion here.
Okay. Question. Maybe the Lord Commander had her eyes on somebody in the tower who is ambitious. Maybe that would give us some insight as to who started this or tactics.
You're also convinced that this was a hostile takeover and not some cascading accident? The Lord Commander did say that idiot apprentices thought that they could commune with and enslave spirits.
She did say rebellion as well, so I'm making a logical conclusion that...
Of course the Templar are going to say that the easy solution is that the mages rebelled.
I mean...
What else would you call this then? Like, you don't
accident.
You call people summoning demons an accident?
Let me put it this way. As a mage, for reference, remember, I'm not saying this with no basis here. One mage believes that they can commune with spirits and either enslave or have a symbiotic relationship. This results in them getting possessed. As I've mentioned, when a possession occurs, it opens a rip in the Fade and more spirits can come through. As I mentioned before, weak mages are easily possessed by powerful demons. Not to mention any corpses that were killed in the flood from the Fade opening.
I see where you are.
It is easy to call what can be understood to be an accident as a rebellion.
You can't accidentally invite someone in.
I'm just saying, don't immediately. Never mind.
No, I totally agree with you. However, I just like Theodore was saying, it could just getting some. Or sorry, Lucius was saying we could get some information on potentials of that happening, just on the off chance, so that if it is that's the case, we have that information and we have something to go on. But again, we treat this as it's an accident, but gaining information in case there isn't.
I also want to mention that you said there was purple at the top of the tower. The top of the tower is the Harrowing Chamber. It's the farthest distance, so the demon has the longest time before it can escape.
Okay.
Meredith.
You can tell she's unhappy being addressed by her first name and not her title, but she turns to you. Yes.
what do you believe is happened here? Is there anyone you believed who might have accidentally summoned in a demon, which is then accidentally possessed other people? Or do you believe this to be a coup?
We were looking into some questionable children making strange decisions. There's always the talks of young idiots trying to overthrow the rules and become some kind of republic of magi independent from the circle. The three ringleaders of this discussion that wanted to be away from the circle were senior enchanters Wynne and Aldred, and journeyman Hennig. These three were in talks repeatedly, covertly and overtly, of trying to address the clerics for less authoritative treatment. If what is going on was a rebellion or an attempt to overthrow the control of us, I believe one of these three may have been the cause.
And in your experience, again, I know this will be a biased one, if anything, would you say anyone would accidentally summon in a demon? Like, if say someone of a novice level, like someone who's just joined the circle, and they were to not understand what they're truly doing, and this then demon is invited in, is that something you believe you'd be able to control more? Or is that
We have safeguards against very early apprentices doing exactly that. They are never without either a mentor or a guard to prevent that from happening. Anyone who has been in the circle for more than a month knows the danger of doing that kind of behavior. If it happened, it was intentional and not accidental.
perfect? Gives me my answer.
She nods at you.
So, plan of action. We go in, anyone in there, we all agreement that we kill them.
I think mostly that would be accurate. However, I do think that we should be somewhat open to the idea that if we find someone that's obviously battling them, that we
Yeah,
don't need to necessarily kill them right away.
Because did someone not say that demons wouldn't fight demons or something in there?
Demons
Okay.
will happily slay other demons.
Hmm.
I thought something was said that they wouldn't be fighting each other in there. Like,
I recall somebody saying something to that effect to some degree.
I think it was
It
more.
was more again.
I think it was more they're going to focus on the people who aren't demons at the moment. But again, yeah, I don't think demons have a qualm with killing each other.
Demons do not have a hierarchy or chain of command. They rule through force and intimidation. They will frequently bully and enslave each other for dominance. Violence is nothing new for them.
Again,
That might be less likely in the face of current combat and situations. I'm not against going in there and blasting away. That's fine. It does seem the prudent method. I wish to stress the detail that with our unknown forces that we're facing and all of us having limited capabilities, if we can find areas where we don't need to necessarily outright kill somebody and thus expend resources, it might be prudent to stay our hand, at least if not temporarily.
again, that's the law set down by Knight Commander Meredith.
Yes, well, Knight Commander Meredith is not going in there and risking herself, now is she? There is a level of prudence to where we should not be blindly following her edict.
I mean, when you have abominations involved, I think there is.
Well, yes, if somebody is clearly an abomination, we should kill them. I understand that. But if we're faced ourselves, again, hypothetical, with a situation where we find mages blasting away an obvious abomination, does that mean that we immediately kill the people who look normal? No, we should focus on the abomination, the obvious clear threat. But it leads to the question of those people battling the abomination, quite possibly for their life, do we then turn around without taking a breath and destroy them as well?
I mean, that's what's been set as a precedent for us, and that's one of the things that, as we've already explained, the demons will fight other demons. Like, just because they don't look like one doesn't mean they're not one. Again, we saw that, the exact evidence with Connor. The only thing that gave that away was the tint in his eyes and the voice that we heard. Again, I'm no expert. I don't pretend to be in demonology or anything like that. But when we're going into a hostile situation like this, I'm not taking any chances where you'll want to talk to someone and then they stab us in the back. That's, for me, that's not going to happen.
I'm not an expert either. I'm just simply stating the prudence that could be exercised here in that wanton slaughter of people who are not necessarily against us or our cause. We're expending resources we might not otherwise have to.
Look, do you genuinely believe you can identify accurately what is or is not infected by a demon?
This is not my skill set, so no, I don't have any faith in myself until I'm in that situation.
Do we have anyone who can do that?
Verify if someone is possessed?
Yes.
Not quickly.
Well, then we have a problem for the simple fact that, I don't know, we don't have a lot of time to go up. So, being heroes and saving resources is good and all. I say we don't kill them per se, but we leave it to the Templars. If we can get to Irving, he can go and explain that his people aren't corrupted. And the Templars can confirm that. They might not stab us in the back, but I'm not walking with them. Because I'm on Theo's side here. I think killing them is the correct thing to do. It's not the nice thing to do, but yeah.
You seem to be confusing my argument. I'm not concerned with being a hero. I'm not concerned about being a nice guy. I'm concerned with having the energy and resources to expend once we reach the top of that tower.
Yeah, but the thing is, it does come down to kill or spare. Whether you want to hear.
We're going to I get your point, Lucius. I do. We're going to expend resources no matter what. I think to better answer your question, we try and push on as far as we can. We have 3 days. Knight Commander Meredith has already said she will delay in the 3rd day for us. If we need to rest a night, as crazy as it fucking sounds, we can rest a night to get resources back in regards to spells and whatnot, and we can we'll have a guard around the clock. But in regards to having anyone come with us or fight with us, if I see anyone, I don't apologize to anyone for this, but it's me over them, and you guys. Oh
no, that's absolutely right.
And you guys over them. I've fought with you guys. I've bled with you guys. I would rather you guys stay alive than they guys stab you in the back and you die.
Nope, I can fully agree with that. So, do we have our parameters? Tell them to stay the fuck away or get iced. Is that acceptable?
You have no complaints from me. You have no complaints from me.
What does stay the fuck away mean?
Stay the fuck away means if they try to follow us or inconvenience us, that's going to cause problems for them. I don't mind leaving them.
I would determine that as we're going into a circle full of mages that they put down their weapons. They don't, and again,
weapons aren't really a thing.
they
They don't need weapons to kill us.
How I imagine you need some form of book or arcane source to cast your spells. So until we leave that area, then they can do what the fuck they want. But until we don't leave that area, if they do not put down their weapons, then I'm going to kill them. I understand. I know exactly what people are going to say to me in return of this. Oh, but Theo, we're walking into an area where everyone wants to kill them. Listen, that's fine. They can either choose to submit or die. Again, as I said, I'm not having one of you being at risk. We can then finish off. We can simply say, listen, if you truly mean us no harm, put down your weapons. We are just going to scour around here, kill all the demons, kill all the possessed people that we can. If you truly mean us no harm, stay away from us. Put down whatever thing or however you cast your spells or whatever it is. Go away from us, and then leave it at that. If they stay there and they do not adhere to what we are saying, then I'm killing them. That's the end of it. I'm already changing what I've said at the start.
That seems reasonable
to accommodate for other people. Again, you guys have
to. You seem reasonable.
You guys have to accommodate.
Oh no, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
You are allowing logic, thought into the situation, and just having situational awareness that satisfies any qualms I have.
Again, well, and I can't say this. I can't say this enough. If we go up there and we have some moral debate, I'm taking action straight away and I'm killing the person. We don't have time to morally debate anything. We just simply warn them and we move on. That's that.
No, that's why we have this conversation now.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure there'll be no moral performances that need to be made.
What would you have me do?
Nicola?
As we are going to be doing this in the morning, and I need to prepare for what I will be doing. Do you want me to control, or do you want me to kill?
Kill. I think it's pretty obvious if they can't listen to basic commands.
I am not referring to our conduct. I am referring to my preparations.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we really give a shit about minimizing casualties outside of telling people to stay away. If they're too stupid for that, they've kind of lost their lease on life, in my opinion.
Just to make sure, I'm pretty sure you are aware, but she is asking what kind of spell to prepare.
I am aware.
So I think
Morrigan.
I say blessing.
Morrigan. Yes. I don't suppose your type of magic could tell if someone was possessed by chance.
It can, but not quickly.
She's answered that.
Okay.
She said
I will need time to diagnose each individual case, which is time we don't have.
Yep.
If we encounter someone important or that we believe may be innocent, it would be up to you all, but I can, given time, ascertain that.
Okay. I must have missed that bit before.
How long does that normally
I will
take?
prepare to end life rather than control it.
How long does that normally take to identify someone, Morrigan?
The most difficult case I've had was maybe 10 minutes. The fastest was maybe 3.
So,
yeah,
I would say at least have 1 or 2 of them. At most 1. Because I think the person we need to focus on the most is the first enchanter, Arwen.
Yeah. It is not a spell that I would need to prepare. It is a ritual.
Just something you can do. Right, okay, perfect. No, that's perfect. Yeah, just I would say whatever you're more you understand this situation better than me. Whatever you feel is going to help us more in this situation, you prepare those spells. I have full trust in your abilities and what you're able to bring to the table.
If it's 10 minutes to identify somebody in the worst case, then we can probably just skip the peons and go for senior enchanters only. If those are clean, they can probably take care of any idiot mages or magelings that might get stupid ideas.
Let's not change it. Let's just stick to what we've already got.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, everyone. This is where you guys would go to bed, prepare. those that have to would cycle their spells. Morrigan has to, because these are not the spells she has slotted.
And this is,
So this is why she asked.
This is where we level up, because it's going to be tough as shit.
Yes, you guys are going to level up before you walk in.
Yes! Come on, William!
Oh, Papa, you finally all the activity boosts. Oh, Will.
Yes, this is a big time level.
Come on. I knew fucking Eric would do this. I knew he wasn't going to throw us right into the fire.
No,
Hey,
this is a
big...
big spike in difficulty. So absolutely, you guys are going to level from this.
Oh, Will, all the traps I'm going to have so many more.
Theo, may I speak to you privately?
Spice.
Who's saying this, sorry?
Morrigan.
Of course.
Please come with me.
Okay.
She will go outside, and she goes as far away from the tower as she can get. She is standing on the pier.
I look back at Drastov and be like, I gave you a tower shield. If I don't come back, you fucking come out and avenge me.
Hey, Morrigan. This man is my business partner. You touch him in the dirty places, we're gonna have issues.
If I was to decide to do that, he would not complain.
Mind magic doesn't count, woman.
It would not be magic.
Well, if Theo has those kind of fetishes...
Death by anal!
Death by snoo.
Here lies Theodore, Humphrey Farquhar on Drac.
Who died happy?
Death by snoo.
Death by snoo.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this song is Morrigan's theme song.
Oh,
I
shit.
love it for her.
Yeah, it's not coming up for me.
Yes.
Why isn't it loading?
Anyway. There's a request I have of you, Theo.
Okay.
It may be very difficult to rest in peace over the next few days while we are in there. I'm sure you understand that.
I can hazard a guess at it, yeah.
You have seen how my magic works. I use some of it on you. If I am in need of more, and we do not have time to stop, I have ways to replenish my ability, and we are going to be eliminating people along the way. Do you understand what I am implying?
Yes, of course I do.
You should have asked the dwarf. That would have been hilarious.
All right with this.
So long as it gets us out of here, then. I mean, yeah.
I was certain you'd understand. Thank you.
And I will head back inside.
Morrigan stays outside.
And what kind of shady shit does Jay ask you about?
Just wanted me to do it, you know? Nah, I'm only joking.
That was a quick wiki right there.
Man, you are one hell of a quick shooter. That no, seriously though.
That 2-pump jump right there.
1-pump jump.
Anything I should be aware of?
She just asked in regards to if there was a situation that arose that I would need to help her replenish her magic. Would I be willing to do it? And I said yes.
It's gonna be blood magic shit, isn't it?
I would not say that out loud in front of the Knight Commander.
Yeah.
That would be a very bad idea.
Please don't say that, Drasta.
I'm
trying to be discreet about
Holy
this.
shit.
Are we not going into our own
I will
quarters
actually
as we
allow
do?
you to not do that, because if I wanted to be an asshole, Miss
see,
Stenard would
Eric,
walk in and be like, "Excuse me, sir. May I ask what you said?"
There's one!
Eric, we were going to sleep in our quarters, like, unless they are permanently keeping tabs on us. I sincerely doubt they have tabs on us right now, but nah. If she's doing anything naughty,
Please tell the Knight Commander one of you is a blood mage. Please.
Let's just say, Drastov, it's something I'm sure you understand that. But again,
Look,
you or I wouldn't have any qualms with using every resource.
Look, I really don't give a shit. No, seriously, if you need me to cobble up some mage blood for her, I'll do it. Because If those idiots were stupid enough to get themselves infected with demonic taint, their lease on life is over.
All right. This is a good point to stop. And you guys are going to
And
level up
wiggle
from
with it.
this.
So
What?
You said stop, and I said
Oh.
and wiggle with it.
Make sure you guys get your level done. If anyone needs help or advice on what to do, let me know. This is a big level. You guys get some good shit for this
Woohoo!
one.
I always like leveling up, man.
Theo, I recommend before you go to bed, you check out the maps that you got. Oh no, Lucius
Give it to Lucius because that's his shit with engineering. That's why I gave it to him because I think it would be best used in Lucius's hands. I can't even say his fucking name.